Shalom, family. You know what time it is. You know what day it is. It's Friday. That's right. We are in the building. It's the ISUPK, Israelite School Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of One West, Huntsville and Fifth Street, Harlem, New York, under Commandant Jeremy. Understand? Right? And how do we get down on Fridays? We teach the Lashawan Qadash. You understand? The Hebrew class, the Holy Tongue. You understand? Or as we like to call in Atlanta, Hebrews 101. Right? You understand? Where we like to focus on the fundamentals and the basics when it comes to understanding, writing, and reading Hebrew. Right? Especially so when you have to read for the feast, read for the Sabbath, read for the generals, or even read for your own pleasure. Understand? You got it down packed. Right? And when you want to travel abroad, down to Florida, all the way up north to New York, go to the Chi, down to Texas, all the way to Cali, you can rock with the big brothers. Understand? All right? I am Priest and also 500, Hadar Month. We are in the building tonight. Most High in Christ. Okay, I believe I got young man Charles and also have young man Abishai in the building with us tonight. Most High in Christ. Okay. So, as we said, when it comes to them, how we like to do the fundamentals, the basics. You understand? Okay, we will first start off with the alphabet, the Hebrew characters. You understand? Hebrew letters. All right. A lot of times you will hear a lot of repetition. You understand? Because that is to increase our muscle memory. Okay. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. All right. So let's take it from the top. Whenever it comes to the Hebrew, there are 22, count them, 22 letters, characters in the alphabet. Okay, so first we're going to go over the pronunciations. Hopefully you can see us. We are on the Facebook and also we are on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. All right, take it from the top. Read pronunciations only. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, taza, kwa, ra, sha, ta. Excellent. Okay. No sweat. All right. So now we just went over the pronunciations when it comes to Hebrew. All right. Now we're going to go over it. Hopefully you can see. I realize there might be a small glare on the board for those who are following us online. Okay. Now we're going to go over our characters, our Hebrew, but this time we're going to do it in ancient or paleo Hebrew. Okay. All right. So again, take it from the top. Okay, and now this character here is going to, you see it on the board, all right? It's going to look like the English A, but it's on its side. Okay, the A is on the side. Then we have ba, which is going to look like a, you can see it real good. It's going to look like a clothespin, safety pin, if you will. All right. Then next we have God. All right. God is going to probably look like a cane laying down. All right. Then we have God. All right, which is going to look like a triangle, right? Triangle. Then we have ha. Looks like a backwards English F, okay? Or for somebody, for people who want to be a little fancy, you might want to say it looks like a wing, okay? Or like a bird, all right? Then next we have wa, okay? Wa. In the ancient Hebrew, it looked like maybe perhaps like an English Y or a wishbone. Okay. Then next we have za. Za, very easily recognizable. The English Z. Okay. Then next we have ka. Ka here in ancient Hebrew, it looks like a ladder or a fence. Okay. It's going to have two lines and three right across. Okay. It looks like a ladder or a fence. Very strong pronunciation. Ka. All right. As in Captain Kaptala. All right. Remember that. Then next we have ta. Ta. Ancient Hebrew. All right. It's going to be pretty much an X with a circle around it. Ta as in bullseye. Okay. Then next we have Yah. Yah. All right. Looks like a Z with a small line in the middle. Okay. You can kind of try to picture Yah in ancient Hebrew as a hand trying to pick up something. Okay. Then next we have Ka. Ka. All right. Softer pronunciation as when you compare it to Ka, as in Kapazah. Here we have Ka. All right. And also when you see the word, when we're spelling the pronunciation in English, Ka is going to be Chaa, and Ka is going to be spelled K. Right? Question?
Come, if I may, sir.
Yes.
The hard ka,
Yes.
is that a guttural sound or is that Yiddish? The ka.
Oh, the Yiddish is going to pronounce this as Cha.
Okay.
They'll pronounce that Cha. They'll, we're pretty much like you're trying to spit it out.
Right.
You understand? Trying to spit it out. But we, in the Israelites, will be the first part of knowledge. The way that we have learned, the way that we've been taught, is just simply Ka. Ka.
So,
right? But yes, you might hear some people that do use the Ka. So, but you won't phrase like when I gave the example for Captain Kapazah, he's not going to say that. He's not going to say hey, hello. He's not going to say Shalom, Captain. I am Captain Kapazah. He's not going to say that.
come,
Right.
Salaki,
Yes.
one more if I may.
Please.
So could I get an example for the difference in the sound that the word Hakanaka, it kind of sounds the same.
Yes, we'll do that later on in class.
Come, the water.
So, matter of fact, just could write it down and remind you. All right, no sweat. Getting back to the alphabet, to the characters. Okay, we left off with Ka, the southern pronunciation. All right. Now in ancient Hebrew, you see it. Okay, it looked like a there we say a half moon, half circle with a small unfinished triangle in the middle, or I like to say it looks kind of like Pac-Man, right? Although it might be a stretch. All right. Continuing on, we have La, another very easily recognizable character in ancient Hebrew. Looks like what? The English L. Okay. Then next we have Ma. Ma. Ancient Hebrew. You can see a small W with a J to it. Okay. Kind of looks like a clothes hanger, if you will. You want to use that one, or just like a little wire trying to jimmy your lock. Okay. Then next we have Na. Na. Similar in ancient Hebrew to the Ba. Okay. But now here, the clothespin is open. Safety pin is open. Right? Continuing on, we have Sa. Sa. Ancient Hebrew. Kind of looks like an antenna. Okay. Then we have I. I. Ancient Hebrew, it looks like the letter O or the number 0. Pa. Pa, ancient Hebrew, looks like an English capital J. All right. Kind of picture this. Kind of picture the pa as a mouth or like a smiling face. Okay. Then we have Tazah. Tazah. Lying down, small Z at the top. Looks like a flagpole. All right. Flag and the pole. All right. Continuing on, we have Qua. Qua. Can look like a mushroom. Okay, or I like to say Qua looks like the top of a crossbow. All right, when you see it, top of a crossbow, picture that, all right, as a weapon. Okay, then next we have Ra. Ra. Looks like an aristocratic number 4, if you will. All right, then we have Shah. Shah, easily recognizable as well in English W. Then Tha. Father. Lowercase t, or like we like to say in Atlanta, Hebrews 1:1, the Christian cross falling down. Christianity falling to its knees. Okay? Most High in Christ. So now, lastly, we go over alphabet a third time. So this time, we're going to go over the Assyrian characters. Okay? A lot of times you will hear us focus on the Assyrian. Why? Because unfortunately, it is the most predominant text available. Okay? So, again, lastly, looks like a cursive X. Ba, kind of looks like a capital J, but upside down. Okay? God. This looks more closer to a clothes hanger, if you will, in Assyrian Hebrew. Da. Kind of looks like the letter T, but with a little more reach. Okay? It's also has more stretch, and it's going to shoot straight. Okay? Ha. Kind of looks like a door that's open. Okay? Wa. There's that king again, but now it's standing upright. Za kind of looks like a cursive T. Okay? Then here we have Ka. Remember again, that strong pronunciation kind of looks like a staple. All right? Or you can say it as the door. And comparing this to a Pa. The door is open. Ka, the door is closed. All right? Next we have Ta. All right? I know it looks like a little small here, but in Assyrian Hebrew, Ta is going to look like a horseshoe. All right? It's going to look like a horseshoe. All right? In the text. Then next we have Yah. Okay? The smallest character in Assyrian Hebrew. Okay? Yah is going to look like an apostrophe mark, if you will. All right? Then next we have Ka. Again, that soft pronunciation. Okay? Similar to ancient Hebrew. All right? It's going to be that half circle, that half moon, if you will. But this time in Assyrian Hebrew, Ka is not going to have the triangles in the middle. Okay? It's going to just be the half circle, all right? But here's the thing. When it comes to Assyrian Hebrew, there are five letters. There are going to five letters, five characters that will change their shapes whenever they're at the end of the text. And also, this is the only time they will change their shapes. Okay? So now, Ka is going to go from that half circle, half moon, to looking like God. Right? It's going to look like God. But, right? It's like saying Atlanta, it's going to have more reach. Okay? It's going to have that extended clip. Okay? Which at the end of the text is going to have a longer line to it. Right? It's going to reach beyond the other words. Okay? Then next we have La. Assyrian Hebrew, La can look like a question mark. Okay? Next we have Ma. Assyrian Hebrew looks like a cowbell. But when Ma is at the end of the text, it will always change its shape. You understand? It's going to go from the cowbell to a fox. Right? Cowbell to a fox. Then next we have Na. Right? Kind of looks like a staple being open. All right? But now when it's at the end of the text, Na is going to look like Wa. Okay? But remember, it's going to have that extended clip. Okay? It's going to reach beyond the other words in the text. All right? And there is at the end of the text. Next, we have Sa. All right? Kind of reminding us of the Ma, understand? But Sa is going to have a little more curvature, but also Sa is going to have that extra crown on its head. Okay? So whenever you read the text and you see a character that kind of looks like this, it is not this, it's not Ma, but it will be Sa instead. Okay? Sorry, Christ. Continuing on, we have I. Syrian looks like the English Y. Okay? Then next we have Pa. Starting off, it's going to look like a capital G, English G, upside down. But now, it's at the end of the text, it's going to kind of look like the number 9. Right? Then next we have Tazah. Assyrian Hebrew, crooked letter Y. When it's at the end of the text, turn around and fly straight. Right? walking around, lie straight. Qua, kind of looks like a P in English almost, okay? Or it can look like like the ancient stone club, all right? Just like it. Next we have rod. It's going to look like another cane, but this cane here is going to have more curve appeal as opposed to the dog, which is going to just shoot straight, all right? Then next we have shah. Syrian, all right? Now it kind of looks like a pitchfork or a fire emoji. All right. And then lastly, we have ba. All right. Here, kind of reminds us of ka and ha, but ba is going to be walking around on the page with a lip. Okay. So I add that lip. All right. Most high Christ. But that's it for a few seconds. Then we'll get on with the lesson. Okay. So, real quick, we were going over our alphabet, all right, so when it came to pronunciation, all right, so we had the question. Let's try to answer that real quick. We had pronunciations, ka, all right, and ka, all right, is that correct? Yeah, ka and ka, all right, cool beans. So now, let's see, we write them out. Ka in ancient Hebrew is going to look like the fence, okay? And when it is in Syrian, it's going to look like a staple, right?
Right.
Now, when we go over ka in ancient Hebrew looks like what? Half circle or Pac-Man, all right? And also, ka here in Syrian looks like that and that. Okay, most high Christ. So, now, the question was, how can we tell the difference when we are reading the text? Okay.
Well, Salaki says, La'at is how are they pronounced differently? What's the difference in the pronunciation of the two sounds?
Okay, what is the difference in the pronunciation? All right. So a lot of times I try to give the example of like a hard syllable and a softer syllable. Hard pronunciation, softer pronunciation, right? So now, let's go up here. Now we gave the example earlier of Captain Copperton, right? So here, we'll write it out in Syrian, Ka, and Tazak, right? All right. So this is what you're asking, like how would it look, and also how would it sound?
How would it sound?
How would it sound? Okay, so here, all right, we have Ka, Tazak, right? Okay, cool. So now let's go with. We use that one.
Salaki.
No sweat, no sweat, no sweat. But also another one I can think of is this. Yes. So here we have Kataza, and I believe that Kataza means arrow.
Right.
I believe it means arrow. And here we have Malak. Malak as in king. All right. So, like I say, like that's one of the best examples I can give. off the top, Qadash and Malak. Okay, all right. Does that make sense for you, or you need another example?
Sir, it's just, it sounds the same, like they're almost interchangeable. It's just the spelling would be different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The spelling is different, but also again, the pronunciation. Pronunciation. That's the key. That's the key. Pronunciation. So again, like how you say like Malak or Ka.
Salaki, sir. So it's more like where you place the emphasis.
Yes.
So, okay.
And that's why I say like pronunciation. That's why I keep trying to hone in.
Okay, Khan, because if I was able to put the ka in the front, like how it is with kataza, with Khan or Kahan, would it be like, I would say kataza, and then I would say Kahan, like the emphasis would be on the latter portion of the word versus the beginning of the word where you have the hard ka.
Okay. Let's go for some more examples. And interesting enough, what I'm finding, like a lot of the examples at least that I have, most of the cobs are in the front. A lot of them are in the front, and I can't think of, like, honestly, right now, I can't think off the top of my head but only like a few, like as far as like names, where like you have like the cob in the front. Right. So you know, like the cob and the cop, right? But I mean, of course, I know there are a lot where they do sound interchangeable, but it is simply how you say, like, it's like where you put the emphasis. Right. So it's like where you put the emphasis and the pronunciation.
Come.
Okay. So like that was a good example. You gave Kahan. Right. Okay, cool. So now see how you pronounce Kahan. All right. So now, that being said, this is how I will spell. All right. Hope everybody can see this on the board. First, we'll spell it in English. Kahan. And then, how's it going to be spelled? In Hebrew. That's how we spell it in Hebrew. Kahan. All right. Or here's another name. Or here's another word for you. Right. Kasayah. All right. Which is I believe means saint or the elected. Right. Then we have Kasayah. Right. I will write that out. Kasayah. But that is a good question as far as like why do they kind of sound like that? As far as like being interchangeable, that I cannot answer right now. As far as again, like what I was taught, what I have learned is just that it is a just stronger pronunciation. Right. Understand? I mean, similar to in English, right? We have what? We have the letter C, right? But also we have the letter K. It's kind of similar.
Okay. Well, so like I said, those are pronounced the same, like cat, kite.
Yes.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. But as far as like to answer like why that,
Come.
but hopefully this is at least helped a little bit.
Come.
No sweat. Someone says, Slocky, go ahead. Hey, y'all about some shop, brother. What's going on, brother? Yes.
You also use that for, the letter G, the letter J.
Oh, man, brilliant. Yes. Yes. So, how you said, the other was asking about being interchangeable. You have C, you have K, and also you have G, and you have the J.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that's what I'm saying, as far as like, necessarily like, why they interchange, why they sound like that, that I can't answer. But it pretty much, it just really like depends on the word. Depends on the word, all right? Because also pretty much like how if I spell like Kahan with the Ka, I changed the meaning.
Right.
I'm gonna change the meaning, okay? Because Kahan with the Ka, if I'm correct, is priest.
Right.
It's priest. But I don't know what it is if it was Kahan.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Perhaps we should look that up. We'll investigate that. All right? What's up? Go ahead. Somebody else says like it? Yes.
I was gonna, also,
No sweat.
back to it. If I may, like, for the letter, G, and the letter J. The J is like the only, like, one of the letters in the alphabet it only has one sound. It only has like a long sound. It doesn't have like a short sound to it, like most of the letters in the alphabet. And when you look up things like, J can never make the gut sound. Like a short syllable, the short sound of what G is. But when you look at history, before like the letter J was added to the alphabet, the left letter, like jail. Jail, the original spelling of jail is G-A-O-L, not J-A-I-L.
Wow.
So that's what I mean by it never really had a short sounding to it.
Oh no, you make sense. I understood when you said that. It's like when you have, as far as like with the G, you have girl and then you have giraffe.
Right.
And what happens? It sounds just like the J. So again, it is interchangeable. Why is it like that? As far as Hebrew, I do not know. But I do know that if we change those letters, we will essentially change the meaning of the word. So perhaps that might be the answer. Why is it interchangeable? Because it will change the meaning of the word.
Right.
All right?
Okay.
Most High and Christ. Okay? Very good. Very good questions. I'm glad you asked them. I had to reevaluate myself with it. So I do appreciate that. And again, this is what Hebrews 101 is. You know what I'm saying? We come here to learn. You know what I'm saying? I teach, you learn, but I also learn. As we go.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So most High and Christ for that. All right. So now if we can, let's get on with our lesson for tonight. Our lesson for tonight is going over the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. All right, going over the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, or in Hebrew, the Lashawan Palau. Lashawan Palau. Aha, you like that?
Come.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. I got a thumbs up. I got a thumbs up, everybody. The Most High in Christ. Okay? We all say this out loud. All right, so we'll put this up on the board. Okay, going over the Lashawan Palau. Lashawan Palau. All right, and as you guessed it, we said we're going over the Lord's Prayer. So course, Adawan is going to mean Lord, and Palal will mean prayer, right? So now how we're going to do this, we're going to go over the prayer word for word, right? We're going to go over it word for word. So we're not going to just going to, like,
Salaki, come.
okay.
Come.
We're excited. Okay.
Right.
Hey, most time Christ, man. That's what we need. Understand? Okay, so we're gonna go over this word for word. All right. So we're not gonna just write out the whole thing out in Hebrew. Okay. We're gonna write out Hebrew, and then we'll write out the English what we're saying. Okay. All right. Everybody cool with that?
Come.
Most high in Christ. Okay. Cool. So of course we have Adawan Palal, which is the Lord's Prayer. Okay. The Lord's Prayer. We're going to try to do more of these, you understand, for Hebrew class, especially because we go over prayers in Hebrew on feast days and on the Sabbath, okay? And what we're trying to do with this is to help brothers and sisters know what they are saying, you understand, and how to say it, okay? So that is the point of today's class. So let's start off with Abanawa. Abanawa. Right? Abanawa. Okay. Tell you what, I'll do this perhaps maybe 4 or 5 words at a time, okay?
Come.
All right. So now we'll just write out the Hebrew first.
Right.
Okay, and then we'll do English, all right? All right, so your first word is Abanawa. The next word is going to be all right, and also I'll try to write this out where you can see the syllables. Okay? You can see the syllables as well. All right? So we have Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim. Right? And we're not going to worry about writing this out in the Hebrew characters, you know what I'm saying, just for the edification of the class, because we mostly recite these. Okay? But with this being written out the way it is, as far as like the Hebrew, the Hebrew written out in the English translation, okay, you can actually put these characters together yourself. All right? Everybody understands how we do it. Go ahead.
Salaki, sir.
Yes.
Homework.
Indeed.
Come.
Indeed.
Come.
All right. So if you're asking homework, then my answer is challenge accepted.
Come.
All right. Excellent. So getting back, we have Abba Nawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Qadash. Right. Then we have Haya. Then Shamka. All right. So hopefully by the end of this class, even for my new brothers and even my new sisters who might be online who I have not heard from, you can say, "Wow, I learned how to pray in Hebrew."
Come.
Most high in Christ. Okay, so here we go. Abanawa is going to mean our Father. All right. I'm gonna try to have this color coordinated. You understand? So people can see and differentiate what we are writing. So, Abanawa, our Father. Okay. Then we have Shemayim, which is going to mean simply which in heaven, or which is in heaven. Okay? All right? Okay, cool. So now, our next word is Qadash. Qadash. Just play around with it on the conference call. All right, we said this word earlier when we introduced the class. Does anybody know what Qadash might mean? Go ahead.
Kingdom.
Hold on, Qadash. The word Qadash.
Hold on, you say Qadash?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Okay. No sweat. No sweat. That's
Right.
right.
That would be something like the name, right?
Okay. Close. Close. All right. We're going over the Our Father prayer. The Lord's, it's like, yes, the Our Father prayer, the Lord's prayer. Okay. So far we have Abanawa, which means our Father. Then next we have Shabbat Shemayim, which is going to mean which is in heaven. Okay. Then our next word is Qadash. Qadash. What is Qadash? What will that mean?
Well, man,
Yes. Let's see. Young man, Abishai. Go ahead. Yes. Yes.
holy.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Qadash will mean holy or hallowed. All right. Very good. Holy or hallowed. Okay. Very good. So we have our Father, which is in heaven, which are in heaven for some. Holy, hallowed. Okay. Then next, Hayah. Hayah will be be. Okay. Then Shamka is going to mean, young man Charles.
Your name,
Very good. Very good.
or name your.
Yes. Your name. Okay. Very good. Also, let's go back over this. Now, if you can see on the board, we're going to be trying to be coordinated, color coordinated, all right? So here, now remember, all of this that I'm writing out is essentially one word. One word. Okay? But here's the thing. Remember how I tried to give you space for your syllable count. Okay? Also, here. You see the word clearly? What I have what I have underlined in the orange is what's going to be the root word. Going to be the root word, okay? So also, say when you are reading this, right? Say like if you find this in the text.
Come.
So now you're going to say, oh, you're going to remember this. Oh yes, Shemayim is the root word. Okay? Also, it's here. Look. All right? So there are your root words. So when you see this, you're going to say, oh yes, I remember Abba is the root word. Okay? So when you see this, you're going to say Abanawa as opposed to Abanoa. You understand?
Right.
Understand?
Come.
You see what I'm saying? Instead of saying Abanawa, you're going to say Abanawa because Abba is the word.
Right.
Ah, very good, very good.
Come.
Then next we have Shabbat Shemayim. as opposed to Shabbat Shamayim. All right? Very good, very good, very good, okay? And of course, Qadash is the full word. Hayah is the full word. Shemka. Shem. Shem is the root word here. Because Shem, as we like to say, or Sham, is name.
Right.
All right? If you remember from a class earlier, when we went over prepositions, prefixes, and suffixes, you learned about the ka.
Okay.
Now you'll say Shemka as opposed to what?
Shamaka.
Close, but good. You would say, instead of saying Shamak.
Shamak. Right. That's what you would say if you didn't know that was
as
a
opposed to
suffix.
Shamak.
Kanokan.
Instead
Kanokan.
of saying Shamak, you'll say Shemka.
Shamak.
All right?
Right. Shamaka. Kanokan.
All right. Bad boy.
Kanokan.
God,
Kanokan.
most time crack, most time crack. Like it could have been above me. Somebody said Salakia?
No, sir, I was just saying Jim Top.
Okay, no sweat. No
Salaki.
sweat. Yes.
Salaki, sir. Just for Salaki, just for shits and giggles.
No sweat.
If I was to say my name is Charles,
Okay.
I would say Shamya ba Charles. Or would I say Shamya Shaba Charles? That would be, no, ba is in, Salaki.
No sweat. So now if we're going with what we seen on board, what we have been taught as far as like that chords are notes, then yes, you're going to say, instead of saying Shamka, you're going to say Shamya. Shamya as in my name.
Right.
Shamka. So if anything, Shamka, Shah.
Sha.
Shamka, Shah.
Right.
I believe that is correct. I have to make sure, because remember, here's something, here's something else. Because when it comes to English, that, and matter of fact, what I just told you is wrong. What I just told you is wrong, okay? Because English, when it comes to English and Hebrew, there is no verbatim translation, okay? No verbatim translation, okay? So for instance, if you see this, right, and you want to look it up, Mashamana, what it's going to tell you is this. So remember, we are color coordinated.
Which in
Yes.
heaven?
Yes. So like if you look at the interlinear, it's going to tell you which in heaven, not which is heaven. All right. So essentially, like English is adding extra
For understanding
yes.
and for not vernacular sake, but for the words,
Yes.
our sentence structure sake. Come.
No, so perhaps the better word, if you don't want to use vernacular, dare I say clarification?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because it's how our sentences are structured. We would have to have a
Yes.
verb in there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Come.
So I'll look up on how to say that sentence. Okay. So if anything, but yes, we definitely use Shem We'll definitely use. You know what? When it comes to Hebrew, you'll probably say Shem Charles.
My name,
My
Charles.
name, Charles.
Right.
You'll probably say that.
Kano Khan.
You'll probably say that. Shem Charles. Shemka Napash.
His name
See?
is Nabash. His name.
No,
is
I'm talking to him.
Oh, your
Shemka
name.
Napash. Your name is Napash.
Right.
Shemka Charles.
Right.
Shemya Adar.
Right. Kano Khan. That makes all the sense to me.
All
A
right.
lot of sense.
Most high Christ, the young Christ. Glad I could help. All right. So hopefully everybody has this in their notes. Does everyone have this?
Come.
Yes,
All right, most high, right, let's go. And also, if we are going too fast, just say Salakia, and we can slow down. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sorry if I may.
Yes, go ahead.
What is the like?
Okay, that's a very good question. Tell you what, are you following us on the slide? Are you following us online as well?
Yes, sir.
Cool. So now we're gonna write this out. What you are saying. So now, this is what we're saying.
Salaki, sir. Keep in mind that there is a delay in terms of what you're writing, what he's seeing.
No sweat. Go out for that.
I have.
All right. So, I'll write this out. Okay, cool. So, for the education of the class, this is what we are saying in Hebrew. We are saying Salakia. Salakia. Okay? And now, of course, when it comes to, I don't want to say English vernacular, but when it comes to nigger vernacular, nigger dialect, okay, it's going to sound like this. And one moment. All right. Remember, we try to be color coordinated when it comes to Hebrew, just so people can see for the education of the class. All right. Now, you're following us on the board, following us online. I've written out what we are saying. Okay? We are saying Salakia. Salakia. Okay? But now, because of nigga dialect, all right, it's going to sound like Salakia. All right? Which is not a problem. All right? It's okay. But you're saying Salakia. All right? Even when I try to say it correct, it still sounds vigorous. And I love it. I love it. Okay? Cool. So now, with that being said, let's write out the translation. All right? And of course, we are color coordinated. All right? So there. For the edification of the class. The most important one is this.
Right. Come.
I
Come.
know.
All right.
I know.
I have to check.
I know.
The
It's
law
okay.
say.
A lot of that. Okay, cool. So here we go. Salakia. Okay? You are saying, forgive. Forgive me. Pardon me. Excuse me. All right? So again. Okay? And now, the original is forgive. Okay? But now we add pardon me, excuse me. All right? Why? Because we're niggas. Okay? So we're going to use one word for multiple uses. So, for instance, if you bump into somebody, Salakia, forgive me for bumping into you. Salakia, forgive me for interrupting you. Pardon me. Excuse me. Somebody's in your way. Hey, Salakia, I need to get by. Excuse me, I need to get by. All right? So again, we are saying Salakia, which means forgive me, Pardon me. Excuse me. Right? Question.
Salaki, sir. And salak is the root word there.
Yes,
And
it
Yah
is.
being the
Yes, it is. With it being color coordinated, because that was the point.
right.
Here we are.
Right.
Again, it is written as one word, as a statement. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool beans. Go ahead.
Is that ancient Hebrew?
Is that ancient Hebrew?
Yeah.
As far as I know, yes. I just know this as to be pretty much Hebrew. All right. As far as when it comes to ancient Hebrew versus Syrian Hebrew, we only differentiate that when it comes to the text. But as far as like the wording, no, I can't. I'm not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that Salakia is ancient Hebrew as opposed to a Syrian Hebrew. I'm just going to tell you straight out that Salakia is Hebrew. All right. But now, if you're asking that as far as compared to Yiddish,
Right.
then yes, that is your answer. If that is what you're asking.
No, the reason that I asked is because it's beautiful language.
No sweat.
That word, it just sounds right. You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. All right. Cool beans. So what? We are 2 for 2 in questions.
Wow.
God,
God.
Yeah.
God.
Most high Christ. But that being a kid, man, I love it, man. That's what we do, man. If you have a question, ask them, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we try to keep questions on topic. You understand? Try to do that. All right? And we just keep the class going, okay? Because you know what I'm saying? This is class. You understand? This isn't a sermon. This isn't a lecture. This is not a speech. You understand? I teach, you learn. I learn as well. All right? And also we participate. Okay? Granted, you don't get points for this, you don't get graded. All right? But we interact with each other. You know what I'm saying? Which makes the class, you know what I'm saying, interactive and fun as well. You understand? All right. So now continuing on, I believe we just did 5 words, correct? All right, cool. So now, yeah, it's always going to sound different.
Silly.
It's always going to sound different.
Silly hot.
Say it high.
Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
God.
Exactly. Now put that up.
God. Just look at it.
All right.
Didn't even do that. It's a lot.
Put that. Cool. All right. Next. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. You're right. Also, we did 5 words.
All right. Thank you very much. Next. We have Malak Waf Ka. All right. We have Malak Waf
Salaki.
Ka. Yes.
Salaki, sir. It would be Yahweh Malakwa.
Yes. But I know I only reason I did not write down Yahweh is because I don't remember us actually saying Yahweh in during the prayer. I know it's there. I know it's there in prayer, but we never actually say it in the prayer. It's just like it's just in the parentheses. You know, it's like we always
It
say
is
it.
parenthetical.
Like,
I was just reading it off.
No, exactly. No, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I just
The water, sir.
no sweat. But you know what? That's what's on the page. No, we'll keep it. We're right there, Because why? Whose kingdom is it? It's Yahweh's kingdom. So let's go back. So before you have Malakwa, you have Yahweh. No sweat. You have Yahweh. Then you have Malak Waka. You have Malak Waka. All right. Then you're gonna have Baba'a. Just I had to keep it. Just gonna move the board for a little bit. All right. Then you're gonna have Ratazaka. All right. Then you have Haya again. And just to finish off the statement, we have Aisha. All right. Cool. All right. So now, our next words. Let's start it off. Start off right. We have Yahweh. Okay? Because when we're doing the statement, all right, you might not necessarily hear this in the prayer, but it is there. All right. So now, whose kingdom?
Yahweh.
What is it? Yahweh's kingdom. Okay. Right? That's what we said. Which is in heaven. Holy be thy name. So, Salakia, whose name? Your name.
Okay.
Whose name? Your name. Yahweh's name. Right? Very good. So, the Most High. Cool. Next. I might have given away answer away, but I still won't tell you. We have Malakwaka. Malakwaka. Okay? So now, what is Malakwaka? What is Malakwaka? All right? All right. Young man, hold on. Let's see. Young man, Abashai. Go ahead. Go ahead. Okay, very good. So now here, Malakwaka is thy kingdom, or technically your kingdom. Okay? So we'll go ahead and write that out. Kingdom, your. Okay?
Come.
Going to translate as your kingdom, but of course, we've always known it as far as English, thy kingdom. Why? Because King James was written out in Old English. Very good, very good. Okay? So now we have kingdom. All right? And just real quick, we are color coordinated. So here, your root word is what? Huh?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
Malakwa.
Yes, very good. Your root word is malakwa. Malakwa. Okay? So, of course, remember Malak as
King.
king. Very good. And malakwa is kingdom.
Right.
Okay? Good. Very good. Very good. All right. Now, next. Okay? Now, young man on the conference call, Abishai, said, thy kingdom come. Pretty good. Now, Malakwaka is kingdom, thy kingdom, your kingdom. Okay? Baba'a is come. Okay? Baba'a is come. COME. Now, next, we have Ratazaka. Ratazaka, all right? Now, what do you think this is? What do you think this is? So we just went over it. Our Father, our heaven, thy will be, and what? Thy kingdom come. I almost gave it away.
As it is
Oh,
on earth.
nope.
No, so that.
Go ahead. So, okay, Abishai, go ahead. Young man Abishai.
Oh.
Your will.
Give that brother a hand. That's right. Your will. Very good. Very good. I think you might have heard me either way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but he still gets credit nonetheless.
Oh, God.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Very good. Will your. So now, we'll just go ahead and write this out for the edification of the class. Taza is will. All right. Question.
Go, gun.
Question.
In terms of pronunciation,
Yes.
Salaki, sir.
Yes.
Why is it Rataza versus Rataza?
Ratazah. Very good. Let's see. Why is that? I think if anything, that would just fall with dialect. I think it just falls with dialect. All right? Because Ratazaka, Ratazaka.
Kind of sounds very relaxed.
Yeah, it does. Ratazaka. But again, it just falls with dialect. Gonna fall with dialect.
It's just where you put the emphasis. Kamuka.
Indeed.
Kamuka.
Right? But also, how you just said falls like with where you like put the emphasis. But also, we want to make sure that we're saying, make sure that we're keeping like the ta as opposed to ta and za. You see what I'm saying? So, because pretty much instead of having two characters,
Kanokan.
instead of having two
Okay.
characters, you see how remember how I told you now when I had this written out as far as like your syllable wise. So now we know when we go over our alphabet, understand what we know that Tazah is one syllable as far as character wise. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I say that. So I just like to make sure that the Tazah or the Tazah is what's that word for it? But it's pretty much being kept.
Kamuka.
It's being kept as opposed to Ra and Ta Za. That's all.
So it should be Ratazaka. Like how
Good.
you say
There we go.
Ratazaya.
There we go.
Kamuka.
But again, it just falls in with that.
Kamuka.
All right? No sweat. No sweat. Continuing on. So we have the Most High. Your kingdom come. Your or thy will. Just for old English sake. Okay?
Kamuka.
Just for old English sake. Thy will. Okay, look for your notes. Ayah is going to be.
Exactly. Salaki.
Very good, very good. Ayah is going to be. All right?
Kamuka.
Then we have Aisha.
Salaki.
Yes,
Done?
yes, very good. Be done. All right? Very good, very good. Very good. It's coming along. We're moving along. Quite nice. Quite nice. All right. So we have Yahweh. Malachwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, or Rotazaka, all right? However your dialect falls,
Karokan.
whether you be Judah or Benjamin.
Right.
All right. Then Hayah, then Aisha. Okay, again, Yahweh, Malachwaka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah. All right. Excellent. All right. So moving on. Before we move on, does everybody have this in their notes? All right. Most High in Christ. Very good. Very good. And of course, as we write this down and you take this home, go over this. Okay. Go over this. All right. Because it's going to be very important. Right. And it's very important and also just very helpful. So when you come into class, you come to a feast, you understand, and you can, you understand, say the Lord's Prayer, say the prayers in Hebrew. All right. You know what I'm saying? You can just add to the number. You know what I'm saying? And help your voice be heard when you cry out to the Most High. All right. Somebody says like me.
When you were saying that we should go over it, I was gonna say that we're gonna do that in the morning, so it's a lot here.
Indeed.
Well, tomorrow.
Indeed.
The Sabbath service.
Indeed. So now, with that being said, that means that we will have even stronger pronunciations when it comes to the prayer. Don't worry. We're gonna go over. I believe we did go over Psalms 121. We can do that again. Okay. We're doing what, the Lord's Prayer tonight. And don't worry, we are going to lead up to Psalms 83.
All right.
All right. Psalm 83. Right? Yes, indeed. Indeed. All right. Most High in Christ, let's keep moving. All right. Next, we have all right. The first word is Ba'aratazah. Ba'aratazah. Oops, can't write it. Then next, you have Kowa. Kowa. Ba'aratazah. Kowa. Hayah. All right. Ba'aratazah. Kowa. Hayah. Shemayim. Shemayim. All right, we'll just stick with that. All right. All right. So, yeah, we'll just stick with that. We have Ba'aratazah. There we go. We have in earth. Okay. In earth. All right. Now, then we have Kowa. All right. As so now what is Hayah? What is Hayah?
B.
Okay. Okay, it is B. Very good. We know Hayah to be B. is. Okay, all right, is, all right, and then we have Bashamayim. Does anybody on the conference call tell me what Bashamayim is? Bashamayim. Anybody on the conference call? What is Bashamayim? Young man Abishai, I'm looking for you. What is Bashamayim? Okay, close. Now that is Ba'aratazah. Good. And now I have Bashamayim. I need your help. Okay, I need your help. Now, if you have to look to your notes, that's fine. Look to your notes and for help too. Help me out. Who's this?
Young man Paul.
Oh, in the building, young man Paul. All right. Good to hear from you, brother. Most High in Christ. Okay, just in case you understand, you are just checking in. We're going over the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew tonight. All right, Most High in Christ. Okay, so now get it back. Young man, Abishai, what is Bashamayim? I need your help. In the building. There we go. That's right. Get that brother hand. For that. In heaven. Good job. That's right. Very good. All right. We'll let that sit. And let's see. Real quick. Young man Paul, are you with me? All right. Most High in Christ. So now you're just checking in on the conference call. Are you following us online? Okay, no sweat. Okay, so now just make sure if you can write all these down. You understand? We are going over the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Okay, and we're writing down word for word what we are saying. All right. Cool things. So like class ends and whatnot. Just check out the video and you can see the rest of the words from earlier before you checked in. All right. All right, yellow bar brother. Okay. Let's keep it moving. Everybody have this with their notes? We have Ba'aratazah, in earth. Kawah, as. Hayah, be or is. And Bashamayim, in heaven. So, in earth as it is in heaven. All right. Everybody have it for the notes? All right. Most High in Christ. Let's keep it moving. Do I hear another question on the horizon?
Coming up, sir. Salaki.
No sweat. I understand. All right. Continuing on. Your next word or phrase is Nathan Lanawa. Right? Nathan Lanawa. Then you have Lacum. Lacum. All right. Now here we have cow or call your one. Now this call your one is two different words. Okay? Call your one is two different words. All right? Hence all the space. The Thunlanawa, all right, is added characters, okay? One statement. All right? The Thunlanawa is one statement, similar to our Father. All right? Then we have Lacum. Then we have cow or call Yawam. All right? Cool. All right? We'll stick with that. Okay? Cool beans. We're moving on quite nicely. So, let's see. On the conference call, where did we stop in English? Where did we stop in English? Go ahead.
That's the word. Yeah.
Okay. And what was that word? What was that word in Hebrew? Okay, very good. So Bashamayim in heaven, okay? Cool. So now, as you can see, we're moving down the line. We're moving down the line. Cool. So we just said, what? As it is in heaven, right? Cool beans. So now, our next phrase is going to be go ahead. Very good. Very good. Very good. Latham Lanawa. Give us or give to us. There you go. You see it. Yes, you see it. You see it. Very good. Very good. Give to us. Give to us. Or as we hear in English, give us. Okay? Give us. In Hebrew, Latham give to us. Okay?
So
Yes.
that would just be an old English way of saying it. They would just say, give us our
Yes.
daily versus
Give to us. Yes.
give
Very
to us
good.
our daily bread.
Yes.
Come.
Yes. Very good. Very good. So again, Nathan, or interesting enough, you might see Nathan.
Nathan.
Okay? Might see Nathan. All right? See, there it is again. Hebrew is all around you.
Go.
All right, Most High Christ, get back. Nathan Lanawa, give to us. Give to us. Lacum. What would Lacum be? What would Lacum be? Go ahead. Okay. Cool. Huh?
Salaki.
Uh-huh.
Two bread?
No,
Okay.
it is not. Okay, cool. So now, I believe young man Paul said, it was our daily bread, okay? But now we're trying to just break this down for what we're saying in Hebrew, okay? So we had Lathan Lanawa, okay? Then we had Lakam, one word. Now this is one word.
Okay.
Aha. This is one word, and here was two words. This is two words, okay? Now, here's something. Lakam is not, no, not our daily bread. Lakam is,
Wow.
there you go.
Come.
There you go. Lakam is bread.
Wow.
Lakam is bread. Okay, so, Lathan Lanawa, give to us. Lakam, bread. Give to us bread. Now, what is Kal Yawam? On the conference call. On the conference call. Kal Yawam. No sweat, no sweat. All right, because we are new to this. So now, young man Charles,
Come.
what is, okay, so we have Lakam now. Give to us. Lakam, bread. Kal Yawam. What is that?
All day.
Give that brother a hand. Very good, very good. Kal is all. Yawam is day. Wow. All right.
Come.
Very good. Yawam is day. All right. But what are we seeing? How do we say it in English? Very good. Very good. Who says Salaki? Somebody says Salaki? There we go. No sweat. So again, Lathalanawa, give to us. Lakam, bread. Call your one all day. Daily. Right? Remember now, it doesn't break down verbatim in English.
Come.
All right? This is what they're saying in Hebrew. All right? This is what we say in English. Yes, go ahead.
Salakia. Yawam
Yes.
wouldn't be days. It would just be day. Because if I wanted days, it would be yawam yam. Yawam yam. Days. Come. Okay, go on.
Okay, no sign of Christ. Let's keep it moving. So again, before we leave, Lathalanawa, give to us. Lakam, bread. Kal Yawam, all day. All right? And again, we are translating what we have been reciting.
Come.
Question?
So, okay, so couldn't that even be properly translated as give us bread every day or give to us bread every day?
You can.
Come.
I would believe so. I mean, all day, and then we've been knowing it as daily.
Right,
That's what we say in English.
right.
So I could believe that.
Come.
And so all day, daily, okay? Or if anything, because here, okay, because we're thinking when we hear all day, our English mind, we are thinking a whole day,
Right.
a whole day, right? But out here, all day could be every day.
Come.
All right? So all day, every day. All right? If that makes sense.
So, Salaki,
Go ahead.
where would be this day?
What would be this thing?
Does it say, give us this day our daily bread?
Give us this thing. All right. Well,
Let's just keep going.
huh?
Salaki, I was just thinking if we kept going.
No sweat, no sweat. And again, it's not going to translate as verbatim
Right.
from what we know of, but from what we just been seeing, compared Old English and Hebrew. All right. But essentially, we're still saying the right. All right.
Come.
Most High Christ.
Come.
Excellent, excellent. No sweat, no sweat. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So again, before we leave, we have Lathalanawa, Lakam, Kal Yawam. All right? All right, so we left off with, it was this day our daily bread. Next. Our next word is wasalak. Mm-hmm. So I hear a question on the horizon.
I have an answer on the horizon.
Ha ha. Now, how can you have an answer on the horizon and there is no question?
Salaki, sir. The question is implied.
Understood. Okay. All right. We'll come back to that. Hold what you got.
Come.
The next word or phrase
Right.
is kawab wafnawa. Kawab wafnawa or kabawafnawa. Kabawafnawa. Okay? Of course, it's going to take some time and practice. All right. Next. Is kasalak nawa. And your last word is going to be kabawafyanawa. All right? Yes. This is a lot of work.
Okay. Salaki.
Go ahead.
Come. I'm just watching the prefixes and suffixes coming together around root words, and it is like amazing. That word right there, wasalak lanawa. It seems like whoa. And when I was even saying it in the prayer, I was just repeating what I was saying.
Exactly.
Wasalak lanawa.
Exactly.
Now it's like
Exactly. But now we have to break it down. Broke it down.
right.
You're not just repeating now.
Right.
Now you know what you're saying.
Khan.
That's what we want our people to know.
Khan.
That's what we do in the ISUPK.
That's right.
We give truth and we give explanation. Okay? All right? We help. All right? We don't just tell you just to say this. But although, granted, that is what you're doing, but when the opportunity presents itself, then we can teach and explain what we're saying. Okay?
Right.
Because we always try to keep it spiritual.
That's
How we just said, you learn a different tongue, there should be an
That's right.
both sides ain't quiet. All right, cool beans. So now, getting back, we have wasalaknawa, kawawaknawa, kasalaknawa, and kawawakyanawa. Okay, cool. So now, if you see, young man Charles, where do we leave in English?
So, like you said, we left off at all day or daily.
Okay,
So
cool
like-
beans. Or for an educational class,
Daily
daily bread.
Come.
No sweat. Cool. So now we are at what? Where are we at? Go ahead. Somebody said Salakia. Yes, go ahead. And what?
Forgive.
Very good. Forgive what? sweat, no sweat. No sweat, we're good. Good job, young man Paul. Forgive us. And forgive us. All right? One moment, hold what you got. Okay, we do try to be a color coordinated for class. So with that being said, one second. And the only time you will see this is just for class purposes.
Right.
Okay? If you know, you know. All right. Cool beans. So, there. You say, and forgive us. Wa, salak, lanawa. Okay? All right. Or, and forgive to.
Kanokan.
All right.
Kanokan.
Excellent, excellent. Do I have another color for that? Oh, I don't. Well, hold on. Yes, I do. I do. Azul. The young man says. We'll put that in parentheses. All right. And we'll put it up here. And forgive to us. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. We just can't let that last syllable slide.
Right.
We just can't let it slide. And that is fine. All right. Cool beans. You had a question? Or we good?
Yeah, Kanokan.
Full time price. Full time price. Four. Actually, no, that's not what I lost count.
Right.
Just keep knocking them down.
Kanokan.
Most high in Christ. Oh, right, cool. Get it back. We have Wasalak Lanawa and forgive to us. Okay, cool. Or, as we know in English, and forgive us. Okay? Next we have Kawa Wafnoa. Kawa Wafnoa. All right? And forgive us what? Oops, wrong color. Our debts. Our debts. All right? Because that's what we say in the English. Okay? Or I know we've also seen it in English. What else did we learn? We learned it was debts and what else? Very good. Trespasses. And so you might know you probably want to look that one up.
Kanokan.
Right?
Kanokan.
No sweat. No sweat. I'm with that. I don't mind. Okay. Cool beans. Now let's continue on. Okay. Continue on. We have Wasalak Noah and forgive to us and forgive us, if you will. Kawawa Noah. Okay. Our debts. All right. And just in case. Remember here. The Nawa is the prefix, or the slug is the suffix. So our debts, Kawawa Nawa. Okay. All of this is one word. All right. Cool beans. Next, we have Kasalak Nawa. All right. And what are we saying here? Go ahead. Pretty good, pretty good. Good. All right. In this context, as we forgive. As we forgive. All right. And again, this might not break down verbatim, okay, what we say in English, all right, but we're at least giving you the Hebrew for it, okay? This is the Hebrew for it, Most High Christ, all right? Question?
Fine.
No sweat. All right, cool. So, and forgive us our debts as we forgive. What? Very good, very good. Our debtors. All right. Go ahead. Somebody says like it. No sweat. No sweat. All right. So again, we have Kasalak Lanawa. Kabawa Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. And Kawa Wa Yanawa. Right? So as we're learning, this is the only time that you're actually saying the ya. So instead of not Wasalak Yanawa, it's Wasalak Lanawa. Kawa Nawa. Kasalak Nawa. Kawa Yanawa. All right? All right. All right. Any questions on that? No sweat. No sweat. We got questions, we can slow down, we can stop. All right? Cool. Well, now I have a question. Does everybody have this for their notes?
Come.
All right, in the building. Let's keep it moving. Good job. All right. So now we left off at and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. All right. So next, Wala'a. Wala'a. All right. Then next, Baba. Next we have Baba Yanawa. Baba Yanawa. All right. Then we have Bana. Sayawan. All right, we have Bana'a. Tabaya now. Bana Sayawan. We have a ball. How was shine now? All right. Cool beans. All right. So next we have Wala'a. Wala'a. Okay.
Salakia.
Go ahead.
And no.
Very good. Very good. And no, because wa is and. All right. And la'a is no. All right. Now, as far as what we're reading, and
Not. Come on.
very good. Very good. All right. And not. Okay. And not. You remember, this is the case of the class. Try to color coordinate. Like, all right. Moving. Next, we have Babaya now. All right. We have here lead us. Go ahead. What says login? All right. No sweat. All right. I believe this is Babaya now, or it might just be Babaya. That might be something to look into. Okay.
Come on.
That might be something to look into. Babaya. All right, but again, I separated because I know this is how we pronounce it.
And Salakia. So
Go ahead.
because I don't have my notes, I have to ask this question. But the ah is a prefix
Yes. Is a prefix.
or a suffix, and what does that mean?
See, let's go back to my notes. Okay, here as a prefix, the is can be I or I am. All right, but I don't have the as a suffix, so
Right.
there's a very good chance that it is Tabaya. Tabayana. All right, so let's make that adjustment. Like it? Tabayana. All right. And I believe those who have the notes from when we recite the prayer will probably see that as well. With just one A. Okay. No sweat. Tabayana. Lead us. Lead us. Okay? Very good, very good.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
It has to.
It has to.
Tabaya'a. Now. A-H.
But chances are it's pronounced.
Tabaya'a. Ya. Now. Taba ya nawa.
Yahweh.
Taba ya nawa.
No sweat. All right, dedication cut, we'll just keep it moving. All right, cool. Next, we have Bana Saiwan. So far, we have, as far as in English and not lead us, Bana Saiwan. No sweat. In temptation. I just knew you were gonna get that one over there, so.
Salaki, I was looking up the other word.
No sweat.
Salaki.
No sweat. We're good. We're here. No sweat. Bana Saiwan. In temptation. So the root word going to be what?
Nasaiwan.
Lashawan. Very good. Very good. Moving. Continuing on. We have Wala'a and Na. Tabayanawa. Lead us. Banasayawan in temptation of all. Of all. Is but, or you might see, or it might sound better as far as English-wise, or close translation. However. Okay. Go ahead. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. A ball is one word. Remember, just have this written out as far as like to help you separate the syllable count. No sweat. A ball. But, however, right? Then here's something. How was shy Noah? How was shy Noah?
Oh, wow.
Really?
Count.
Really? Really now? What did you see, young man Charles?
Washai is deliver.
Very good. And what does
Washai? It's not the deliver us. No, that's just deliver us. Hawashai is deliver. Wow. Salakia.
Yes.
So Yahawashai is my deliverer? No, that would be Hashai, Hawashaya if it was mine. So Yahawashai would be not the deliverer.
but
What I don't have my notes.
That's okay.
He delivers. Yah is he. Kanokad. That's why I was like, I don't have my notes to look at three things.
No sweat. No sweat.
Wow.
Very
he
good.
delivers.
So here we have Hawashai close to, just in case the people could not hear in the conference call and online, Hawashai close to Yahawashai. Okay? So deliver us with Hawashai, meaning deliver. And then the Nawa is us. All right? Deliver us. So when you hear Yahawashai, he will deliver. making pretty good time, so like we can go over. All right, we're almost done. Just stick with me. Stick with me. Just endure to the end. All right, moving on. Well, it's like continuing on. We have Wala'a and not Tabayanoa. Lead us. Lashawan in temptation. A ball, but, or however, then we have Hawashinawa, deliver us. All right? Does everybody have this for their notes?
Go.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Hold on, did I hear a law? Okay, cool. We're on board. We're on track. We're on track. Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. So now, if we have our Shinoa, as in deliver us. Your next word is Mayan. Next word is Mayan. Mayan. Rye. So far we have Mayan, Rye. Then we have Kaya. We have Kaya, or Kaya, then Lakam. All right. Let's look at that. We have Mayan, Rye, Kaya, Lakam. All right. Just keep the class going. Mayan. All right. Now remember, we just had Hawashinawa.
Right.
What? A ball. Hawashinawa, which was what?
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
Evil.
Close.
Oh, from.
No sweat. Very good. From. All right. Somebody says Salakia? Go ahead. Oh, somebody was trying to guess ahead. No sweat. I see it. Very good. Very good. Right. Evil. Okay. All right. Right. Evil. Mayan. From. Right. Evil. Kaya. And Salaki, it sounds like I'm pronouncing it with
Kaya.
yeah,
Right.
Very good, very good. All right. Kaya, for, then Laka. Now, interesting, Laka is written as one word, but that breaking down for what?
You.
Yes, very good. And,
He?
no,
Oh,
just think about with the prayer.
oh,
From evil for,
thine
very good. Here we have laka.
is.
No,
Oh, Salah.
no slave.
Two.
To you. That's right. That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Come on.
So here, remember, Old English. In Old English, to you,
Thy.
very good. Very good. Okay? So far we have Mayan, from, right, evil, kaya, for, laka, to you, or at, or thy.
Right.
Okay? I know that can't sound weird because we have this, right here we have two syllables, kaya, but all of that together is for, and then we have laka, to you, thy. Okay? All right? So, from evil, for, to you, O Lord. All right?
Come on. Because Salaki, sir,
Yes.
isn't there a prefix for as well? So,
If I'm correct, la can be a prefix as in for as well.
right.
All right? So, everybody has one of the notes?
Come on.
Excellent, excellent. Let's keep it moving. I don't want to keep y'all out too late.
Salaki, sir,
Go ahead.
as I thought, kaya
Uh-huh.
is because, which can be for as well.
Very good, very good. You know what? Thank you very much for looking that up. So just real quick, edification of the class. For everybody, when you had in your notes, we wrote down kaya. Let's go back just real quick. We wrote down kaya, right? And we said kaya is for, okay? Now also, kaya is because, okay? So write that down as well. Put that in your notes. Kaya is because.
That
Okay.
because when as though
Mhm.
because.
All right, and also, everybody has that? Kaya is for and because, okay? So chances are the because is before, remember, because we are doing, what?
Old English.
English.
Exactly.
Old English, okay? So
Exactly.
Hebrew, kaya really breaks down as because,
Come.
okay? And
Come.
we're speaking it because in Old English, for, all right? And now, when we finish the prayer, it will explain why.
Right.
Okay? Very good. Now let's continue on. All right? Because, or kaya, for, because, laka,
Right.
because what?
Thine or
Thine, or
to you.
to you.
Because to you.
Right? Okay.
Right.
Very good.
Wow.
All right? So now, remember that? Remember those two, right?
Right.
For, because, laka, to you, or thine,
Right.
right? Here's your next word. Amalakwa.
Right.
All right, hold on. We have Amalakwa. Then we have Waha'ala. All right, Waha'ala. Then we big word. We have Wahatha Fa'ara. La. Your next word is La. I Walam. Then Aman. All right. So in Hebrew, we have Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'awalam, Aman. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. So now, where do we leave off in history? Wow, in history. Okay, now where do we leave off in English?
To you. Well, because to you. Or for
I
thine.
don't know, before we say anything, we have to say,
Oh, Salaki, sir.
thank you very much. Okay, go ahead.
Khan, Salaki, sir. It's for to you.
Okay, very
Or
good.
Salaki, for thine.
Very good, very good. So we left off in English, or to you, or thine, or let's bring it back a little bit. For, because, to you, thine. Then we have Amalakwa. Conference call. What is Amalakwa? Who's this? Young man Paul in the building. Talk to me. What is Amalakwa? There you go. All right. All right. The kingdom. Very good. The kingdom. Very good. The kingdom. And let's see. Let's get a couple more brownie points. Young man Charles, what is the root word of Hamalakwa?
Salaki, sir.
No, Salakia. I mean, young man Paul. Salakia, the water for that. Salakia. Young man Paul, for brownie points. What is the root word of Hamalakwa? No sweat, no sweat. I heard Alakwa, but we'll give him the brownie point. We'll at least give him one brownie point because it is Malakwa. Very good. Very good. All right. Cool. So Malakwa is the root word. Good. Malakwa is kingdom. Very good. Ha is the. Okay. And with that, let's see. Let's get another color because you know we are color coordinated. Just in case, for the education of the class. Malak is.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
King.
Very good. Very good. Malak is king. Malakwa is kingdom. All right. No sweat. Both sign of Christ. All right, cool beans. Let's keep it moving. Then we have Waha'ala. Waha'ala. Young man Charles.
Khan.
Aha, that's you. What is Waha'ala?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
It'll be and the power.
Very good. Very, very good. So we have in English the kingdom and the power. Very good. And the power. Cool beans. Cool beans. So with that, young man Charles,
Khan.
what is the root word of Waha'ala?
Salaki, Allah.
Very good, very good. Allah, power. Cool. So then, what we learned from earlier, Hamalakwa, the kingdom. So here, Ha is going to be what?
The.
Very good. And, no sweat. And Wa is and. Okay? So now just remember, when you are reading the Hebrew, read the text, and you see that Wa, most times it is just saying and.
Right.
Okay? A lot of times you can also match this with the Hebrew and that's like with the English. So for some, I know for class, we tend to read the Hebrew first, but for your own edification, try reading the English first and then come back and read the Hebrew.
Right.
All right? When you match your words, and then you will see a word that you are familiar with, right? So like for instance, when we say Shemayim, right? We know Shemayim as heaven.
Right.
Correct? But let's say we see Wa Shemayim.
Right.
Then we can remember, oh yeah, I remember Shemayim being heaven, so then, and heaven, Wa Shemayim.
Come.
All right? Most time first. Let's keep it moving. All right, next we have Waha Thapa'ara. Waha Thapa'ara. That's like it. Waha Thapa'ara. All right? What is that? All right? Go ahead.
Salaki, sir.
Yes.
That would be and the glory.
Very good. Very good. And the glory. Very good. And the glory. Very good. Very good. All right. And of course, you know we like to be color coordinated. Right? Just for the edification of the class. That's a long word just to say glory.
Come.
All right, no sweat. So far we have Hamalakwa, the kingdom, Waha'ala, and the power. Waha'apara, Waha'apara. Waha'apara, there it is. And the glory.
Oh, Salaki.
What is La'aiwalam? Go ahead. Very good. Very good. That's right. That's right. Get a round of applause. Very good. Give him a hand. Okay. Now remember, in this context, even when you read in English, well, hold on. Here's a question. When you read in English, is it one word?
Kan.
It is. You see it in English as one word?
Salaki, sir. I got it up here.
Yeah. Will you?
It is Salaki. La'a is forever.
Very good. So it is what? 2 words. For ever. Right?
Right.
So now, da 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 da. All right. Cool beans. Cool beans. So we have Hamalakwa, the kingdom, Waha'ala, and the power, Wahatha Pa'ara, and the glory, La'aiwalam. La'aiwalam, forever. All right? Forever. Here is a trick question. What is Aman? Who's this? Young man Paul. Talk to me. What is Aman?
I'm just starting off the deep end here, but the end or end.
Okay, so you're saying it is the end. La. It is not the end. It is not the end. Okay? Young man Charles. What is Aman?
Salaki, sir.
Go ahead.
So be it.
Very good, very good. Aman in Hebrew is so be it. All right? So, whenever we say a prayer, we say Aman, when we pray to the Most High, we confirm it and we ask it to be so. Let everything that we said to the Most High be so. So be it. Let it come to pass. All right? Let it come to pass. Or as we know in English, all right, we know what? Aman to be pronounced amen, right? And amen to be what? Not so be it, but in English we know amen to be what?
Aman.
No, true.
True.
We know it to be true, right? Like when we're speaking slang, we're talking to somebody, and somebody says something, we say, amen to that. Man, that's true. But also,
Right.
so be it. Right?
Right.
But now we're just getting more confirmation of what we're really saying. So when we're speaking to the Most High, everything we said, we say, Aman, so be it. Let it be. Let it come to pass. All right? Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. Does everyone have this for their notes?
Kano.
All right, I got one Kanwakan. Can I get two Kanwakan? Oh, I got two Kanwakan. Can I get three Kanwakan? I think I heard did I get a third one? All in the building. That's right. Most High. I don't have to get a fourth one. I know my brother, Lashawan, is not always stationary. By the time he is mobile, so I can excuse him from that. No sweat. Most High Christ. Everybody has these notes. Please, please, please keep these notes with you. You understand? Because we might go over this again later on. Okay. And also, I will expect to hear from brothers. You understand? When I see them in class, I see them at the school, and we have to. Oh no, it's not just at the class, at the school, at the feast, at Passover.
Right.
You understand? We do these prayers. We go over all of these prayers. You know, when I say prayers, we'll continue doing prayers for the next class as well. You understand? All right. And this is going to be recited. This is going to be read to you, and you will recite it. Okay. And when you know what you're saying and how to say it, understand is that you will truly feel the strength and the spirit of the scriptures. All right? You will feel the true spirit and the strength when it comes to these scriptures. Okay? What's also found in the scriptures? Brotherhood and unity. All right? We all come together as one body. Understand? Not being divided. Understand? Not having different subsidies and whatnot break off. But we come together under one body, under Christ, under the Most High.
That's right.
Understand? Most High Christ. All right. So now, before we get out of here, because I realize I have kept everybody for a while, and I thank you very much for taking this ride with me. Hopefully, everybody enjoyed themselves and everybody learned something for tonight. Are there any other questions?
Well, one more comment.
All right, hold on, Officer Department, about good? Okay, on the conference call, I got a question. Okay, I have a request. Who's this? They sound like Officer Deshaun. Go ahead, Officer Deshaun.
Gonna work on some notes today. We got kind of lost. I lost it with my notes. I kind of need that portion of that.
Okay, all right, we do take requests, okay, we'll put it on the table, numbers for possibly next class, we will see about it. All right, cool beans. There was nobody else, Officer Posh, please.
Y'all was saying something like, the English is the hardest language to learn.
Mhm.
So the way that people from other countries don't go and look at English, they know the basic English because they recite it just like how we recite in class.
Mhm.
You know, we say like one phrase, like what is it, daily.
Mhm.
Or you know, we can use that with all day. You know what I'm saying? That this very day and all that.
Right,
But we, you know what I'm saying, but they use the English language, they just compress it down just to daily. So that's how, you know what I'm saying, that's how they learn how to pick up English pretty quickly, like a couple months,
Mhm.
about a year they'll start speaking good English, cause they learn it just like, you know, how we learn the Hebrew right now.
Mhm.
When we start learning the Hebrew like that, then we can jump to different languages. We can jump to different languages just like that, you know what I'm saying? We can learn it just like that, so.
Old time Christ, water for that, really have in the hand. All right, old time Christ, water, all right? We appreciate everybody. I am Police Officer of 500, Adar Mouth. Again, water for joining us in the class. Hopefully everybody enjoyed themselves and they learned something, okay? All right, and if you do have any comments or questions, of course, put them in the Facebook, put them on YouTube. It's like if we don't see them live, we will try to come back to them on the next class. All right. With that, we will pass the class off to Precinct Officer Lepashkaya.
Oh, the ISUPK security announcements. We the ISUPK start at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Room for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they'll live for 6 months. They're here to be saluted only. They're here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she will give permission for the head to speak to a brother or sister. I'm sorry, to a brother or sister. And there's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will give permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishura, that means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for priests not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you like to give. The next Holy Convocation is going to be the Feast of Hanukkah. That's going to be on the 25th day of the 9th month. You're going to be in the space of 8 days. The first day will be December 17th, Saturday, sundown. You can find this in the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 4, verse 52 to 61. I'll come on walking in to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all blue shirt, pant, headband, or scarf. For that, you want her suit to teacher. Men Israel, a mighty Sabbat, a mighty rock.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shabbat.
Yahweh Shem Shabbat.
While I say to you, the Lashawan Qadash, may the Most High, in the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all can talk, your hands down, class.